Okay, so I have 0 mana to speak of. That's really a problem in this game. Yesterday I got pretty good advice in the comment section, so that's good. I gotta consider some of the things that could be done. I took a look at Joey's game that he bought for me, Divinity 2, Director's Cut, and yeah, a lot of people haven't even seen that or played it. Kochi, gotta play? Yes.
A good chance for exposure before the new game.
That's also an idea. Let's see, what about the helmets? This is 10, this is 11. Okay, I look like an idiot. Let's see, 33. Just making sure I wear the best things. This is 19. Did I sell the other things? I think I did. A lot of pants. Yeah, a lot of these I just have to sell. Can I wear that? No, I don't have finesse and I still don't know how to... where to click on the upgrades. I mean, I just have to take time and read them. Okay, let's start. Goldie is, you know, relaxed now on my arm, so we can do this. Okay. Hey, what day is today? I forgot. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Thursday. For me. It's Thursday?
What? It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, not Thursday. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay. When you don't go to work, you know, I mean, like regularly, like other people do 9 to 5, you just forget which day is it sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. My schedule's like completely lose track of days. I know what day it is based on my gym schedule more than like understanding day of the week. Lord Dragneel in the house. What's up?
Oh, what's up? So, I have to repair these chakrams, but these ones that I just got are 32, which is amazing. Let's try those. Also, let's see what other weapons I got. Oh, these are pretty weak. The staff is good though. Let's see secondary. So staff is 32. This sword is also 32. Yeah, it seems good. But I can totally sell the other one. Okay. I still don't know what all these items are for. Armor socket to increase that armor. Okay. But
Oh,
where?
you know what? We haven't asked Lord Dragneel. Lord Dragneel, what do you think of Helen of Troy? Does she look like your countryman?
Ah! Lord Dragneo, please let us know. It's pretty important.
Clearly, a Spartan woman.
Clearly. Clearly. Absolutely.
Stay close.
Fate Weaver. No, we're not going to do that. Okay. Yeah. A Spartan woman if I ever see one. Somebody on X did like a
Oh, he
AI
doesn't
video.
know.
You
He
don't
doesn't
know?
know.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Lord Dragneel. So the current drama that's going on out there is a very strong possibility that some woman from Ghana is going to play Helen of Troy in the Odyssey movie from Christopher Nolan.
Lupita Nyong'o to be exact. It's just
I was,
so
in
ridiculous.
case you didn't know the name, I mean the name kind of gives it away too, but from Ghana is playing Helen of Troy, possibly.
I mean, that was a...
By the way, also in Greece, there are gangster rappers and trans people.
Really?
Elliot Page and Travis Scott is supposed to
Ah,
be
that's what you
starring
mean.
in it.
Yes, apparently, you know, Lord Ragnar, you had a lot of black people in Greece and you didn't know. Also, probably we also had, you know, black people here because, you know, Bulgaria's territory was also in Greece at one point. We spread on the three seas. So, the Greek territory was our territory for a time as well. So, we totally also had 500 tons of black people. We just didn't know. So, yeah.
And trans.
And trans, for sure. like for
Because that
sure.
was the thing.
They used to transition all the time with all the modern technologies of Atlantis.
I mean, the gods did it, to themselves for reasons, and they turned themselves into horses and whatnot. But I guess they also started a clinic on the local corner to allow it for the peasants.
Sure, sure. They totally brought the invention of plastic surgery to the world.
You get a wiener, and you get a wiener, and you get a wiener.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, really. God save us, Jesus Christ. Like, truly, because that's some evil shit right there. So, yeah, Lord Ragnar, what do you think?
He's probably like, "What the hell are you guys even talking about?" You know what? I respect that you're that far away from like entertainment news and stuff. Lord Ragnar, what can I think? It's an American movie, right? The possible movie will probably fall off a cliff. I do not think it will fall off a cliff. It is being directed by Christopher Nolan, who is kind of like king director right now.
Yeah,
All right, we'll see you in a bit, Lord Ragnar.
we can only hope that it will, but
He is literally like the king of directors. I believe he's in charge of the Directors Guild.
oh, well, yeah, but the most successful director of all time is James Cameron. There's literally no one that can even hold a candle to his success. So
True.
there's that. Excuse
Thomas
me.
says, "Why? Sure. Why would they turn themselves into horses? The Greeks thought big wieners meant big evil, or am I thinking of something else?" No, you're. I think if I recall correctly, the lore on this is they thought if you were big downstairs, you were dumb upstairs. So apparently, Empress's skinny and short friend that she met a few years ago was actually high intellectual in ancient Greece.
Yeah, probably very high intellectual, like the highest of the high. Since this is a micro situation. Well, you know what? I forgot to tell you yesterday that actually I met this guy, I think a few months ago. Just saw him like in the park training. He got into really good shape. And I was like, wow, that's a pity. you know? I mean, it's great for him, but then again, it's like, oh boy, well. Then the other thing, I mean, the next step is to be disappointed though after that. But anyway,
Thomas says, "Why does it always come back to wiener talk? Because of you and your goon brother. You guys are always talking about wieners.
and horse sausage.
What, that's kind of what they bring it back to. And then sooner or later, Futa gets brought up, which it already has in this conversation.
Your future is running out.
Okay, healing. But Lord Ragnar, please watch our like stream from Monday, and you will get the whole story. It's the very beginning of the stream. Jesus. Ah, what is this arrow for? Ah, talk to.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Eh? Where are you? Where are you going? Thomas, grow up and chat to them. I already mentioned that. Oh, really? Kyle B! Oh, did I get around to the songs? Well, I started listening to them like I texted you, but I need more time. I just need more time.
What's up, Kyle B?
So far, like I think the first is most striking, and the others are like very similar. So I'm gonna let you know as soon as possible. I just very exhausted these days. Can't function properly. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, so
All
far.
good, and hey everyone.
Mhm.
Thomas, I did scroll up. That's why I mentioned that Futa talk has already happened in this chat.
In what context, though? That's important.
Are you sure you want me to look up? All right, I'll look up.
Oh no, I didn't say to look it up.
Yeah, you don't. You know,
It's kind of like a rhetorical question.
there's no good context for this.
This is as far as
Oh,
I can take you.
Thomas. Oddly enough, You like I happen to find a den of gooners that you would really enjoy. You should go check out Mr. Philip Chan and Project Eggroll. He does a once a week a live stream called the Coon Cast, and you would have a lot of fun over there. You and your French brother. And it's always before Empress's streams, or you might run into it a little bit, but so you wouldn't miss out on anything. Kano in the house. The what talk? The futa talk, and wieners, and horse sausages, and the usual stuff. A flock of gooners, indeed. A veritable swarm of
F,
gooners.
F, F, F. Yes. That is so
Is that
cool.
what the one with the AI goon generator? What?
Hey, Kano.
Is it
Kano, hello.
Thomas? He's an Asian guy. He's part of the Geeks and Gamers crew now, and he's super funny. But he makes fun of like Asians and whatnot. He's a Chinese guy, American Chinese, I should say. And he just like they cut up jokes. They're really funny, honestly. He's a great content creator. Kyle says, "Well, my dinner is ready, so be back later. I have to get back to this game. I didn't mind it. I hate that you can't jump though."
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for
you,
sure.
you can't, yes. Goldie wants to go. Gochi, do you want to go?
Enjoy the meal.
Do you want to go? Mm. No, I guess he heard something. Okay. Hey, Kena, what happened to your date? No, I mean, you wanted to go out with this girl that, I told you that maybe you should give it a chance because you have stuff in common and all that. So yeah, what happened?
Did you ever play Dragon's Dogma, the first one? I think we
No.
talked about this already, but I don't remember.
No. No. Actually, oh no. Oh no. Oh, sorry.
I think
Bulgarian
you'd
game
enjoy
mode.
it.
I think I tried it a bit. I think I did. But that was like just when I was starting with everything. And it didn't do anything for me. I mean, I didn't understand it or whatever. I don't remember. I was playing Skyrim in this game, and then I played God damn it. Dragon. No.
Dragon's Dogma.
What?
Dragon's Dogma?
No. I played the game that Mike is playing right now. Jesus, my brain.
Oh, Dragon Age.
Yes, I played Dragon Age. So yeah, Dragon's Dogma didn't do anything for me. But that's
Wow.
that's like so long ago that it's not even objective,
Disgusting in the house. What's up?
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Discuss.
Kano says we are going to the new gym together. I am coaching a buddy, and she wanted to join us.
Okay.
Thomas wants to know, has people checked out his clips? Disgusting in the house. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is great. I agree, Kano.
I haven't checked anything, Thomas, for a few days. I just have no time.
Lord Dragneel's back. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
We're very curious about your thoughts on the Odyssey. If you get a chance to check it out, we don't mean right now, obviously, just whenever.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be very interesting to hear a Greek's perspective, like an actual Greek person's perspective on the goings on in the entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. That's what we're talking about, Lord Dragneel. He asked if we're talking about the Odyssey.
Well, if
Kano
that,
says Empress trying not to rush things with her, want to know the person better.
that's
Wise.
exactly what what you should do. So perfect. I mean, all natural and organic. Do it. And yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that the moment that an American movie happens and they butcher like a historical Bulgarian figure, I don't know which one, but I don't know. Let's say Baba Yaga. Well, she's not only ours, but she's not a historical figure. She's a myth. But still, let's say they make Baba Yaga black, then I think me and Disgusting and Kano and everybody can that are Bulgarian can flip out. So yeah, we're gonna tear them a new one. They make Baba Yaga black.
I doubt they would do that because Baba Yaga is evil, and they
Yeah.
can't do that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, maybe some king, but again, that's not gonna happen.
Kano says Battle of Doiran, but Vazov is African.
Hmm. I doubt it. I mean, nobody knows what that is. Only we do.
All right. Thomas says minor shorts. Thomas's channel is literally 20 seconds or less, guys. Like, it doesn't cost much to just go over there, get a giggle, and drop him a like. That would be super helpful. Shout out Thomas's out of context channel. Lord Dragneel says, so wait, in the end they're talking the Troy War and Odyssey. I think they're referencing it as part of it. So it's a really good question that you brought up because she has not been confirmed to be Helen of Troy, but they're strongly suggesting it.
Also, there were rumors like 1 month ago that she is. Oh, so this is just now seems to be confirming it, but again, it's still a secret when you go to MBD. You don't even know who's playing who, basically.
Disgusting says, speaking of the Odyssey, apparently Ellen Page is confirmed a star. True. Don't know if you discussed it. We did, and actually we're making a few jokes earlier on that the gods, on top of turning themselves into pigeons and horses and whatever the hell else to go ahead and trick girls, ran a local cosmetic center to give plastic surgery and wieners to peasants, apparently.
Exactly. That's what all peasants want. Not to survive and have something to eat. No, totally to be.
But only small wieners, micro penis. We
only.
discussed that too.
Yes, only that.
It's got to be small. If not, then they're gonna look dumb. So.
Exactly.
Man of Gooding says only one video and only short. No, like Man of Gooning, you're not checking his channel. Like he's got like tons of 20-second or less clips, and he needs more likes. Like honestly, if you guys want to help support him, he's working on editing tricks and things like that now. Frankly, Thomas, I think you should make them a little longer because people are gonna be like, "Who the fuck are all these like Europeans and is there an armored guy?" It's gonna be confusing to someone that just kind of comes in, but you could do a lot with them just from sheer like out of context nonsense.
Out of
Kano
context.
says, to be honest, I'm only half Greek, but look more realistic than the Odyssey cast.
For sure. For one, you're white.
The Destiny Stone.
Okay.
And there at the. Don't you see what this means? Yes, yeah. The way the Codex of Destiny came
Well,
as dangerous.
hold on, let me see
that
this.
means-
Borimichetkata is Swahili. Holy shit. I gotta put my glasses on to read that one.
Where is that?
Borimichetkata is Swahili. All I know is Jumbo, man. I could play Diomedes without a problem. Says Kano. Disgusting says, that's problematic. You're not a good fit for being cast as a Greek person. True. What was the fun saying they came up with? Too white, too pale, too stale was the cute little saying they came up with during the 2020 Summer of Love riots while they were just openly fucking discriminating against all whites of any type, to include Asians.
Oh yeah.
Pretty funny.
Oh look, a beautiful female character. That never happens.
I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you, after all.
Yeah, the elves in this game have been,
I'm not sure.
well, not that scene, but a little bit lower, have been very eye-catching.
It's my turn. Why are you here?
Yeah, how it used to be.
Facts.
Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have...
Lord Ragnil says if they are refreshing only at the beginning for a little before Odysseus starts to travel back to his country, I don't care much about Primus in his RoboCop armor. Ah.
Why worry
Um,
about the little
are
fish?
you aware that
The
they're
waters hold the whole
apparently going to cast
existing.
Zendaya as
There's
Athena?
milk when you're ready.
Yeah.
Here's a house of ballads. Be on your way.
You know, if you want a good story about the king of Ithaca and whatever, just watch Xena Warrior Princess season 2 episode. I'm not sure, but yeah, with we're gonna find it. There's a whole thing about Poseidon. It's cool. It's a lovely episode.
Kano says, "True disgusting. I need to be darker and easier to draw for the police report." Uh, um, excuse me, sir. There will be no pictures. They don't do that anymore, at least not in America.
Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the
And no matter what, you'll still be, if you've been arrested, they will classify you as Caucasian.
Ooh, new armor. Kinda. Let's see it. Level up basic advanced master. Alchemy. Persuasion. Lockpicking. Spelling. Detect blacksmithing and alchemy.
Oh no, I absolutely got the joke. Remember, she's like kind of particular about too much political stuff and like rhetoric, even though they're normally the ones that are like, "You gypsies," and
Well,
they're normally way worse than I am.
wait. Finesse. Oh, I need finesse. Where is that? Okay, let me read those things. Well, that's not political gypsies for us. It's like, everyday talk. We don't see it this way.
Right, it's the same thing. Just like he made a funny, but it could be taken pretty badly by certain people
Gosh, what's attacking?
that don't have a sense of humor and still live in their brain in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we live in the big 2026 and they still fight with axes and stuff. I have so many comments that I would make, but I will not. I say, kick everyone out, send them back to where they were, and then see how they do on their own. The end. Oh, wait, we already saw that for centuries.
Yeah.
Lord Dragneel says, no, I had no idea, but still, what can I do? But there is a lot of talk about Primus and his RoboCop armor. You're not wrong. It's not about what you could do, and obviously, I'm not expecting you to go start like a
Oh.
protest or anything over it. We were just kind of curious about like you being from the country, like how does this affect you? Does it bother you? Do you not give a shit? Like whatever. So that's kind of what we're asking, or at least that's what I was asking for specifically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm also
Yeah,
curious.
the armor does look like poo poo. I'm not gonna lie. Sure, but yeah, that was the least of my issues before.
Yeah.
Kano says, I want Trojan War movie. I don't care about Odysseus. It'll be way more interesting. Uh, go watch Troy.
Yes. Troy is a great movie, although every time I cringe when Achilles dies, I'm like, no, Achilles, no. I just can't handle it, no. You're so beautiful. You can't die.
I thought that they cast that movie really well, honestly, for
Mm.
the actors that they had to work with.
Oh, yes, of course. Amazing.
Helen looked, I don't know if she's the drop dead, go fucking sail 1,000 ships or whatever. She's pretty hot. And then, Paris looks believable. I think it's Orlando Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Kano says the Troy movie is way too different from the book. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get, like, there's always got to be some kind of give and take when you're
Oh, boy.
translating a book, especially one of that size, to the screen. That would be like a whole ass movie series or TV series, I should say, and I don't think it would do very well.
Yeah. No, I really like how the old actress looks like. She looks very natural. With no fillers anywhere on her face, not even the lips, because
That's
that's
true.
like normal lips, normal beautiful face. Like, wow. So refreshing to see. I'm sick of the fillers and the everybody have a pillow face these days.
She did have a really natural beauty to her and looked a lot more in place for the time period.
Yeah, like she should.
Empress, do you know Achilles dies way before the final siege? His son actually led the final assault and killed all the Hector brothers. All Hector's brothers, I should say.
Killed all Hector's brothers? Oh my god, hold on. These guys are tough. No, I don't know. I didn't know.
Lord Ragniel says, and are about to mix the Trojan War with Odysseus' Odyssey. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation going on, Lord Ragniel. But if you just look at the IMDb, you're gonna be like, what movie is this? Like, did they go to North Africa? Like, what's going on here? It's a mixed bag. Did they go to South America? Like, there's some weird casting choices in that. Thomas says I call them sausage lips. You just got sausage on the brain all the time, Thomas.
Oh my god, I saw that in
Cannabis-
person the other day. Oh boy. One girl that has a doggy, and I see her like sometimes like her lips were so bloated. The whole face was lips, like literally like in a cartoon, you know? How they draw in the Looney Tunes black people with the lips. Well, that is how she was. Just so weird in person. Like regular women do that like all the time. I even see not only young girls, but I see like aging women doing that as well. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing, man? You look ridiculous.
It's a really weird fashion trend that's going on with all the plastic.
I don't know how men like that.
It's a basic math problem.
I mean, basically when it's fashionable, even if they don't like it, they're like going for these girls because you know, their friends kind of expected it. So it's like ew on the inside, but on the outside they're like, oh, here's my girlfriend. It's so cool with all of those procedures.
I think you're overthinking it, and you should break it down to more goonery.
Well, no, that I mean, I'm talking about my country and how people are here. I'm not talking about how it is
No,
like in other countries.
that's why it would be. The only reason that men would think that that is attractive is because they're thinking things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there it is. Thomas picked up on it.
I mean, I'm aware of that, but still.
Yeah, I think it's a ridiculous trend. They look stupid, in my opinion.
I mean,
Candace says the only hero that survived on the side of the Trojans was Aeneas, Hector's cousin. Awesome.
see what I got. Mm.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that trend goes away.
Oh yes. Eventually, natural beauty is gonna be back on. Can I?
Yeah, like any other trend, it'll go back to that. I think honestly that's why Sydney Sweeney's gotten so much attention.
Well, I'm not sure how natural she is though.
What?
There are literally channels that break down all the procedures that celebrities do, and sometimes you can't see it. So don't just think that she's
Do
natural
you
like
mean
that.
her face or her body?
Overall, yeah, overall, there's many things that
No,
you can do without being seen. So
You'd have to break that down more because if you were to use her face, which I think most guys would agree, she's attractive. She's not beautiful. I would never say she's classically beautiful. But her body is that kind of voluptuous figure is very eye-catching, especially to a guy. And she got the jiggle physics, that's for sure.
oh yes.
If that's not natural, then more girls should do that. How about that?
I haven't checked. I have no time. But usually, yes, there's like a lot of channels that break down like everything because also they also got work done. So it's kind of obvious when you point it out. Then you can see it and then you cannot unsee it. But for her, I have no idea. I haven't checked anything. But usually, even Marilyn Monroe had plastic surgery done, and she looked natural. But she actually used a lot of stuff back then. Whatever was possible for the time, she looked better.
Who were you talking about?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
I mean, they do that in Hollywood for like decades and decades, even before all the modern stuff that we have now. So you never know. It's just the difference is that when it looks natural, you'll never notice it. But then when you see her previous pictures, you're like, oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Thomas says, meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh my, you are so gay sometimes. Disgusting says, yes, that soul-sucking look. Yeah, for real, disgusting. I hear you. Thomas says, Jiggles where? What? Am I the only person that's seen Sydney Sweeney? Like, she's everywhere. It's crazy. See her in the red dress. Like, that was pretty wild.
Also, you know that thing
Yeah,
where they remove the ribs so they can make their waist smaller? That's a trend for at least 30 years. A lot of people are doing it.
I have not heard that that's made a comeback.
I mean, they are doing it here in Bulgaria, like all of our folk chauga singers were doing it, like removing ribs and stuff. So if we are
How,
doing it, imagine what
how
America is doing.
recent? How recent is that?
That's at least from the last 20 years people are doing it.
Oh, 20 years ago. Yeah, I can understand that. I remember hearing that when I was younger, but I didn't know that was a recent trend. That's insane.
It's not recent,
I
that's
know
the
that
point, yeah. That is,
I know that men are getting their legs broken and extensions to make themselves taller.
and that's
That's
recent.
crazy.
Yeah, that's recent. That was not before, but I mean that a lot of the plastic surgery procedures, whatever they are, been a thing, even here for 20 plus years. So, you know.
Plastic surgery doesn't bother me. Wrecking your face with plastic surgery is a completely different story.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, you can totally do it, but the point is, you know, who is a natural beauty and who isn't. That's kind of the point.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Thomas says, "How's that gay tsunami?" I was quoting a movie. It's gay because you said sausage, wieners. Why do we always talk about wieners? Then you said futa. Then you said meat's back on the menu, boys.
Uh-oh.
It's a very simple math problem, Thomas.
Yes, you just repeated it too many times, and I don't even talk about wieners. Technically, I don't. I just talk about literal things to eat, and not, you know.
Oh, you're getting better at this, Gary. I was waiting for you to make another slip up. You were like, "Nope, I'm not saying anything right now. He's quiet right now."
Yeah. Also,
If I
by
go
the way,
that quiet, it means I'm setting Thomas up for a clip.
also
It's the
by the way,
alley-oop.
when we're talking about these things, you know, I watched Avatar, and the song this time is by Miley Cyrus, the movie song. And so I watched the video before I went to see the movie. And you can immediately see when you watch that video that she has fillers on the top, like you know, the cheekbones are like huge, and her nose is smaller and shaved off like this way. Like this is so thin, it's almost not existed. I'm like, what are you doing? And immediately after that, I played the video from back when she was Hannah Montana, and you can see
Hannah
her.
Montana, I was about to say.
Yeah, her nose is a lot more fuller, not bulbous, like that's not exactly the word, but you know, fuller nose, like normal nose. And she looks so cute and natural, and now she looks like a vampire. Now she looks like the Dracula in
I
female
agree
form.
100%.
Yes. I mean, what is it? Why is beautiful to be like Dracula? I don't get it.
Yeah, I agree 100%. When she was Hannah Montana, she looked great. Really like vibrant and everything else. I mean, I'm sure that's part of the production and whatnot, but like she seemed like a really great person.
Okay, they went back.
Then the next time I see her, she's got like her hair, partially shaved, and she's acting like a skank on some. Oh, I don't know. She went crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's see.
Where am I? I'm here.
Disgusting, sucking where? Oh my god. Yeah, it's the goon chat. Droller Dragneel says, "True, you have to be more specific." Yes. Kano says, "At 5'11", short king, I ain't breaking shit just to get validation." 5'11", short king, that's hilarious. I'm sticking my middle finger up at the microphone right now, but it's all good. Thomas, you sound very sus, not gonna lie. Agreed, Kano. Truth in the house, what's up, Truth?
Hey, hello.
Disgusting. Here we go again. Back to the wieners. You guys talk about wieners a lot, like horse wieners. We animalistic, says Lord Dragneel. I just got here and y'all spouting about wieners. There it is. Truth picked right up on it. Wieners are on the minds of all truth, says Thomas.
Time to sell stuff.
Shit.
This tells me that
Well,
Disgusting says that's the secret. We always spout about wieners.
come.
yeah.
Thomas liked the Wrecking Ball video.
Okay.
Okay, Thomas. So that's an interesting question since you're bringing that up, because we are talking about kind of like fake looking and like changing your image and whatnot. Do you know who Hannah Montana is?
It's your fault that
And did you see what Miley Cyrus looked like before she turned into Wrecking Ball? And do you know what the word skank means? Because that girl gives off massive skank vibes and smells,
You're right. That means after all.
Yeah.
which sucks. I thought she had her,
Why they've set up.
I was
She's smart
pretty-
though. She's doing the Madonna route. She's doing the Britney Spears route. So for what she's doing, it's very intelligent what she's doing, tactically.
Well, the first time that Marley started to act a lot more adult, but you know, adult doesn't have to mean like a skank or whatever, but she decided that that is what it means. So the first time that that happened, I was very disappointed because, you know, it was like somebody is breaking my childhood. That's how I felt. Like, no, Hannah Montana, no! You know exactly how I felt. It was sad for me. Excuse me. Come on, I need to unload my stuff.
Skank does not necessarily mean a lady of the night, Thomas. You should look up Hannah Montana and see what Miley Cyrus looks like prior to that video coming out. But to Empress's point, like Britney Spears did something very similar. She was a young like Disney person who everyone was like, oh, you know, like she's a cute, adorable, whatever. And then she came out with that "Oops, I Did It Again," where she's in the schoolgirl outfit and everything else. So she did something very sexual to change her image, which is pretty common amongst a lot of these Disney stars. But Miley did it in a way where it was like, ugh.
Ew.
Like, that's not sexy. Like that just makes
Yeah,
me like cringe. a
that
little
that
bit.
that was not sexy at all. I mean, Britney went up to it again because I'm like the biggest Britney fan in existence. That's me. I mean, that's a beautiful video, and she was all dressed up like from head to toe in that latex outfit, and she was so cute. And okay, I'm having a nostalgia hit right now.
Sure. Truth says if you're not careful, celebrity life will kick your ass. That's Hollywood is known as a wood chipper.
And
They
I mean,
completely wreck like all kinds of people.
yeah, Britney as well. I read her book, her memoir, and it's horrible. I just can't. I'm not able to can.
The Britney Spears is that because of public pressure, they got her father removed as her like I think executor or her like guardian or whatever. And when that happened, she went completely fucking bananas.
Yes, because if you read her book, you'll see that the point was for her to be free so she can do whatever the heck she wanted because he was, you know, acting. I mean, she was basically making all decisions for her and pressuring her and removing her from her kids. Like, it was a whole thing. That's why she got crazy in the first place because they didn't allow her to see her kids. And Kevin Federline was like, playing along with her dad, and everything was a whole conspiracy against her, basically. And they put her on crazy meds, and that broke her brain chemistry. And it's you have to read the book. Yeah.
It sounds different. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to, but I would need to explore it a lot more. It sounds a lot more like she was already a bit of a loon, and these people were protecting her. And once they let her off the fucking leash, you could see what happened. Enter last year's video of her doing weird dances with knives and whatnot.
Yeah, she's doing that all the time on Instagram. I know. But
I
you should really read her book. Like, the book is very eye-opening about many things.
I am not going to read her book, but I appreciate that though. Thank you.
I'm listening. I mean, I listen to it. When I'm saying reading, all my books are audiobooks, but yeah, it's very easy to do that. And I just finished Micah Usman's book about Batman, and like, wow, that guy is why we have Batman at all these days. I mean, he holds the rights. He's everything. Amazing, amazing.
Kano says, Mog, don't give me the gooner face, you freaky eye, redhead dominatrix. True. Oh, dominatrix. Got it. Lord Ragnar says, wait, Hannah Montana gone OF. Hannah Montana is Miley Cyrus. She does music videos now, Lord Ragnil. Yeah, she's something. Thomas says, oh, I know what she looked like. She was normal in the party in the USA song video.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Jojo
Also,
Siwa. Now that was tragic. Who the
uh,
fuck is Jojo Siwa?
is it the singer JoJo? I mean,
I
I know
assume so.
her. Haven't checked what happened to her though. I don't know. Oh, I need another
Uh,
village.
Man of Gooning heard OF. That's all he heard. Lovely. Thank you for reinforcing stereotypes, Man of Gooning.
Well, she was also
Kano
with
says,
Liam Hemsworth, and they broke up.
oh, Liam Hemsworth is another disaster.
Oh, sure,
Kano
sure.
says, it's weird that some chicks go to the Hope Path wanting to be free. They look at it as liberation. That's part of the feminist movement. What do they call that? The cross fucking intersectional feminism. That's intersectional feminism. You be a hoe. That's what Sex in the City was, man. Oh, we're all liberated. Look at us go. We just have abortions. It's birth control and whatnot. Like, that's the whole thing. So, yeah, that's...
That's
Stay away from feminists,
that's just very
so.
messed up. I mean, you have to be able to be yourself and, have a choice like a human being for whatever choice that is. But that doesn't mean that you have to become, I mean, acting like a freaking promiscuous, crazy prostitute or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
it's
an
lustful
extreme.
and gluttonous. It's gluttonous lust, and it's excess and everything else. So, as
Slaanesh.
usual, the basic rule, it really is Slaanesh.
Yes.
The basic rule is just, everything in moderation is the truth. As I drink another drink. Shut
Yes.
up. Anyways,
Yes. Everything in
I
moderation.
thought you heard something in stream. I don't hear. No. Oh, yeah, okay. Just asking. Joey says, hoes got to be free, but then expect someone to tie themselves down to them after they're done being free, then just free with upkeep. No. You're 100% correct in what you're saying, but let's go through hoe math. That's literally like they hoe around to try and get attention while they're young. They get pregos, they fucking wreck their body, and then they expect someone to fucking get tied down to them. But the express reason that they're doing so is monetary freedom. Then they screw that guy over while they continue to hoe around. Once a hoe, always a hoe. Don't develop the reputation. But anyways,
Sorry, guys, my
JoJo
dad.
was originally kid-friendly singer, and now Hui is 18 plus freak singer. I don't know what that means. What is that she? Hopefully. We live in a world now where I had asked this stuff. I don't know what this is. Thomas says JoJo was on the show Dancing Moms. I think that was the name of the show. What do you guys watch in your spare time?
What?
Slanish. Yes, the Slanishy path. I agree, Kano.
Yeah.
Not so impressed. Who knows how many seasons Power Ranger has, says Lord Ragnil. What? Did I miss something about Power Rangers?
I mean, that's why I decided, I mean, there's nothing to decide really. Okay, how about now? Yeah, now you should, I should have a sound. Weird that all the settings got back, I mean, they went back to how they were before I started the stream.
I hear you. You're good.
Yeah, you can hear me, but yeah, now they can hear me, 100% I can see it. We hear you now, thank you. Well, at least I was able to talk to my dad real quick because he was like, can I call you? I'm like, no, I'm streaming, and then, no, I'm not streaming, so let's call that. Okay.
Cthulhu has officially been vanquished and made into Pernix-style sushi. Gross.
What do you mean, discuss? I need context. I have no context. So I was looking for somewhere to unload my load, literally, and
Thomas.
and I wanted to talk to you guys.
Poor Thomas.
I was just saying before I got cut off that's why I decided again. Not decided is that's a bad, yeah. You know, in general, the only choice at OnlyFans was not to do what everybody's doing. Because I'm not like that, but then I decided, well, I can show my physique updates because there's nowhere to do that, and that's great. And then I got a bit more creative with some of the pictures, but otherwise everything is censored, so it's great. It's kind of like an artistic thing as well. You know, you can be your own photographer, and you know, like feel free to do interesting stuff, but still everything is normal and it's censored. So okay. But that's it. That's like the further I will go in general.
You heard it, boys. Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Oh, I didn't say that, but I mean, subscribe for the content, not for the pictures, for the content, which is very amazing.
Man of Gooding on top of things. Ba-dum-tsh.
Okay. I need to sell stuff. Okay.
What I was talking about is that most of the cast from each Power Ranger season later turned OnlyFans as Lord Ragnar. Is that true? That's crazy. And Disgusting did write an entire chapter, lore chapter, a bit up in the chat of why you disappeared. It
Oh,
involved Cthulhu, sushi chefs. It was crazy. It was gangster.
All right. This is 28. 22. We move.
I don't want Mog anywhere like in like a country mile of me, Kano. That's crazy.
What are we talking about?
Nothing. They're being goofy in chat.
Ah, okay. Okay, guys, we have
Damn,
40
Truth
minutes.
is the hatred.
What?
Truth has the hatred for Bonnie Blue.
Oh, how is Bonnie Blue in the conversation?
Again, you missed the bet. You missed a bit. Somehow or other, the OnlyFans talk. We're trying to keep chat going. Man of Gooning brought up Bonnie Blue, and to me, like Bonnie Blue is like extremely cold and calculating woman.
Oh, yes.
Like she's done interviews. She is like straight business. People are like, "You're a hoe. You smell bad." And they say shit. She's like, "Yup." And your daddy fucking pays me money for it. Like she is just evil. I have a lot of respect for it, but like that's gross. But of course, Man of Gooning decided to be like, "Yes, the Bonnie Blue. Oui. Yes, her baguette. Oh, the baguette." So he started doing standard Man of Gooning things, and that's kind of where we.
Well,
Yep, there it is. I don't say no for her, says Man of Gooning.
yeah, sure, because she's totally gonna sleep with anybody. Like, literally, anybody. She doesn't care. She only
gives
needs the
no
content,
fucks
so.
about anything. No fucks. Like she is absolutely like if you want to like study god damn it, I can't stop saying like if you want to study someone who's like absolutely cold, calculated, just so she's kind of a sociopath, to be honest. She's like, I want money, I don't give a fuck, I've got this body, I'm gonna hit the wall at some point, so I'm gonna make everything I'm gonna make right now. Old porn
on.
matrons that used to be around pale in comparison to what this woman's doing. Her and that Lily Phillips woman.
I just had to give stick to Andy.
Bonnie Blue Bus. Gross. Disgusting says, I'm not touching that with Goku's power pole with an attached stolen schlong on it. Back to the wieners again. True says, I don't hate the chick, but nay, I ain't touching that. Okay, that makes sense. Disgusting says you could probably play professional table tennis in there. You could probably play tennis in there, honestly. Kana says if y'all go for Bonnie, y'all have the self-respect of a naked snail. She's disgusting. Right, but like, I mean, I respect the, like, she I respect that she absolutely cares nothing what anyone has to say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she owns it.
It's like if you ever watch like a history documentary on like a mob boss or something like that,
Mm.
they're just like they don't give a fuck. You're like studying a sociopath. It's crazy, like serial killer tapes and things like that. That's kind of how when I look at like Bonnie Blue interviews, that's what I'm the way I'm looking at it in an analytical, almost clinical sense,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, how did you get like this? And she gives no fucks.
She actually
Oh,
explains
you don't
how
like
you.
me?
Yeah, she has an amazing interview with. I always forgot his name, but there's a great interview with her and one other girl that is against corn, and she's also super intelligent. They had like an amazing conversation. I was like, wow, that's so fascinating. So I totally recommend if you can find that interview that gosh, this guy, I don't know how he's called, but if I find it, I'm gonna send it to you, to Nami, because then you will really understand Bonnie Blue. Then you totally get it.
Yeah, like that was a really good interview. To be honest, like guys, I don't watch shit like this for funsies, but it showed up, however, and I started looking at it, and so it's the dichotomy between the two of them, and instead of them yelling and screaming at each other, it was literally like, "This is where I stand," and you could see both sides of it, and I mean, they don't come to any kind of resolution. It's just like a really interesting thing to watch.
Yes, it's great.
Um,
It's amazing.
if Disgusting says she gonna say, "Is it in?" And the man will be like, "I don't know." True. Manny Gooding says, "If I can be the 373rd waiting in line, I wait." You are a wild, weird, and sad little man. There's an echo in there says disgusting. True.
There's
I
an
mean, to
echo.
carry, you need to have an ounce of dignity inside of Bonnie Blue. They are making jokes. I'm just reading the jokes out loud.
There's an
You don't want to
echo.
think
You
about this
mean
too much.
here? Oh, not on the stream,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. Bonnie Blue echoes.
Ah,
No
Bunny Blue.
stream zone.
Okay, okay. I get worried.
Kenna says, "I mean to carry, you need to have an ounce of dignity." It's still messed up though, says Truth. I guess. Thomas says, "At least you won't get an STI from a mob boss." Oh, really? What did Al Capone die of? Kayla says, "If I was her dad, they will find me hanging like Christmas decoration on the ceiling."
Oh my god.
If I understand it correctly, her parents are actually supportive of what she's doing.
Oh yes, they are.
Anna Gooding says, "If I was him, I ask her for money." Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. It comes back to money.
Mhm.
So you're just willing, you're not willing to do the work. You're willing to go ahead and beg afterwards. She's just like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll do the work."
Yeah.
Truth says, "You guys know the anime called Mushoku Tensei?" No. That sounds like something I want to order from my local restaurant, which sounds pretty awesome. Manny Gooding says, "Kano, no, seriously, I don't know LOL because I don't know all the lore of Bonnie Blue." Yes, with the blonde guy. About the anime, I guess. Thomas says, "Mog, that's even too far for me. I go for the sloppy seconds, but not 300th sloppy seconds." That's sloppy 300, yo. Anyways, Disgusting says, "Silk Song's bile water area was modeled after her after the 1000th man." Imagine being the 1000th
good.
guy. What kind of loser are you? Right on.
Well,
Truth
you're a
says
loser
it's a
that
Grand
you're in
Canyon
the
between our legs.
waiting anyway. So
Like, what are you doing? Smoking like a carton of cigarettes before that? Like, how long does that take? And the smells.
the whole day. Literally everybody just had like seconds, so you know, whatever they were able to do for like 30 seconds, that's it. Let's not think about that. It's disgusting. Ooh, new chakrams are good. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Still have no mana potion. I mean, why do I need so many powers if I can't freaking have mana? Okay. Hopefully that will help. What the heck happened? What is that?
Oh my goodness.
What?
It's a Grand Canyon between her legs, says Truth. Disgusting says, "They are." Imagine her dad being like, "That's my little girl, take them all." And he's like cheering her on. Number one finger glove raised high. Yeah, that's what happened. Like her parents are like, whatever. She made her own choices, so fuck it.
Guys,
It's super creepy.
if you mean that it's a Grand Canyon between her legs because she slept with so many people, that literally factually incorrect. I mean, the
No.
it doesn't get wider. It doesn't get wide. It's a muscle. It just gets back to where it was. It doesn't matter how many guys she slept with. So it doesn't matter. Literally, physically, it doesn't matter. Still the same. The only way for that place to get loose if the woman gave birth, and then she needs to train so she can get that muscle back to where it was. Otherwise, just the same as usual. So yeah.
And we're OnlyFans now.
Well, that's a fact. That's a literal horrible myth that people are spreading
No,
for
I
so
understand
long. It's like
You're
medically
not gonna
incorrect.
stop the jokes.
I don't care. I just want to say like what is true. Like I'm sick of this thing being repeated, like for all the generations. Like you don't know anatomy, guys. Stop it. That's not how it works.
I don't have an answer.
Dog in the hallway. But anyways, parents like that should be on the list. Being proud of my daughter is wax bucket is wild, says Kano. Sure, she's an adult though. Like, what are you gonna do? What are they gonna? Is CPS gonna go and get her Child Protective Services? She's an adult. She's making adult decisions. I don't agree with this in any way, but it's like, what are you really gonna say?
Yeah, nothing.
Velma says, I think overall though, I'd rather watch Velma than lay with her. Wouldn't it get stronger because it's a muscle?
I'll see you inside.
Yes. If you don't know girls that do Kegel exercises, you should meet one.
Yeah, I mean
That's
you can get it.
pregnancy and everything else.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something now, guys. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
Are
I'm
you
going to
ready?
smoke. Be back.
Okay, so yes, you can get that muscle down there stronger, and yes, a girl can learn to actually use it just like her mouth. So you can actually really squeeze in there. You know, it's a very amazing thing for both people. So yeah, you can use it as exquisitely as you can use your mouth there. So yeah, that's amazing skill. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, continuing now. Should I read the chat when you're back?
I came back early just because I told you we turned into OF. Anyways, yeah, if you guys didn't know that Kegels are a thing, guys can do them too. There's a reason for it. The end. If a guy can, all right, skipping that one. All right. Grand Canyon jokes. Guys, please move on. We're going to get fucking hit. Yeah, squeezing talk. Got it. Hey, Minecraft and stuff.
Hold
What else
on.
is in the news?
Hold on. Kano says, I know the samples, but if women can joke about PP size, we can use the Grand Canyon joke. I don't agree, Kano, because the Grand Canyon joke is factually incorrect and the PP size is factually correct. So those are two different things. Like the context of the PP joke usually is it small, is it big? You know, a bigger PP is usually more effective than a smaller PP. That's factually correct. Where the Grand Canyon thing is factually incorrect from like by all accounts. So that's why I don't think they're the same at all. Like even a little bit. Plus, it's not about like joking about the PP. It's just like stating a fact. It's not, you know, it's funny when it's like too small, of course, but that's like genuinely funny for everybody, not for the guy that has a smaller PP. But at least it's a fact. So I don't take like insult. I mean, I don't think about something. If something is insulting when it's a fact, I don't think that's like really insulting. That's what I want to say. But when it's not a fact and just be perpetually repeated for generations, it's lame and it's just horrible. So yeah, that's rude. That's really rude when it's a lie. So I have a problem with what's a lie, what's the truth. We should really be able to tell the difference because then we're not objective. So yeah. I'll say the same thing if the roles were reversed. You can talk about small boobs if you want. You know? Small boobs, big boobs, whatever. Whatever I was doing here, I forgot. Let's talk to this guy again.
Thanks for giving an old man another chance. Whoever that Aelin, but she's still
Okay.
trouble. Good luck. I'll see you inside.
So gotta go to here. Oh, I'm with the sword. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Ah, I need to use the shield. It's over. Ooh, talisman. Okay.
I knew it wasn't gonna stop.
What?
Alright, I'm
What?
going to smoke. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm gonna try with this. To actually play the game for once. Okay. Yeah, those chakras are amazing. Now let's try power 4. What's power 4 doing? Nothing. That's it. Are they poison the guy? What the heck? Okay. Ah, another stick. Well, Tsunami's not here. Truth says that I'm hurting a lot of dudes' feelings with that statement. Really? Even when it's like a fact and you're just saying it? I mean, what is... I just don't
I
get it.
knew this was gonna happen, guys. It's the same thing as if you're short. Here's the end of fucking truth. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking drop it since everyone wants to keep fucking going on about this. Are you 6'5"? Because if you're not, you're never gonna be 6'5". Do you have a fucking 2-inch fucking dick? Then you got a 2-inch dick, and girls are gonna make fun of it. And it's gonna hurt your fucking feelings because it hurts your fucking pride. If they get a giant fucking hole because they're fucking put a fucking baby through it, they could do exercises to make it better. So she's factually correct. Here's the thing though, we all want to go ahead. This is kind of cope going on in chat right now. If you got a small dick, bro, go see a plastic surgeon. You're stuck with what you got.
Yeah.
End story. That's it.
Yes. I mean, literally, you can fix it with plastic surgery, at least that's...
I 100% agree that the hot dog in the hallway argument, which I'll continue to make, is going to hurt girls' feelings. Tell them they smell down there, whatever. But, like, she's doing, like, objective facts right now, and you guys are falling for this. Like, let it go.
Yeah.
You're not going to grow taller without fucking science helping you. If you want to hurt a girl's feelings, there's lots of ways to do that. Trust me, I'm fucking expert at it. But like this one, that's how they hurt us. Duh. Remember, like, she keeps bringing up what happened to Goldie, and I'm like, I don't like the C word. I feel it down there every time. Yeah, it's the same thing with these insults. That's my opinion.
Yep. Totally.
Yeah, Kano, you're 100% correct, but like, it's not changing like biological fact. You might as well just go ahead and be like, don't talk about me because you got a big hole now because you've been with lots of men. Are you? Bonnie Blue is laughing right now. She's swimming in a fucking pile of money,
Yeah.
laughing at all of us, and she doesn't give a flying fuck about our religious preferences, what you think about her hoo-ha or anything else. She's gonna get work tomorrow, and there's gonna be a giant line of man of goonings ready to give her money.
Man of Goings. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm never gonna actually go to some guy and say you have a small dick like I could have done, you know? But I will never do
Right,
that.
but it's a weapon. It is a weapon. It is a psychological weapon. Of course it's going to be used. If you guys like really want to get into the psychology of this whole thing, what do we like be serious right now? Of course they're going to use it against us. Small boobs? What a joke. What do girls do when they have small boobs? They trick men into giving them money, they get plastic surgery, and now all of a sudden they're the hottest thing walking. Guys, the one advantage that I could say as an older person is this. Girls are going to get older, they're going to hit the fucking wall. That's how you attack women. While they're young and hot, sorry, they're going to fucking run around like queens. And they're going to be fucking fine with it because even if you have a high moral content, there's a zillion other dudes in this chat that are literally going to go and give them money anyway. The simple fucking thing is the thing. That's just the way the world is.
Yes, but why do we have to like think about things like it's a war or something? We shouldn't even consider this. I mean, if you're talking with the girl that is like this, then you shouldn't talk to her at all. And that's it. If I'm talking to a guy that's like cynical and rude, I'm not gonna have any relationship with him at all. So I'm just
Right,
talking with
but
normal people, and I don't have antagonistic relationships with men. I have only the best relationships with men. They respect me, I respect them. It's all good. It's harmony, basically. That's the only real
no,
thing worth having in the life, and not being antagonistic about it.
it's not that at all. And this is so you have a really unique take on things, and it's fantastic because I mean I think a lot of what you say makes great sense, and obviously you're trying to be objective, not subjective. However, you have the female slant. You're number one to female off the bat. Like a third of the world wants to have sex with you. Number one. You're an attractive female. On top of that, you have power on top of that too. So it's going to change things. As a man living in nowadays with social media out there, it's a completely different perspective. I don't know how much you look into this and whatnot. There's a massive depression issue with men going on nowadays because they're not, sevens or above. And frankly, women value what used to be important things like,
Oh,
security or morality, etc., so on and so forth, in a completely different way now. It's super surface level. It's completely materialistic, and honestly, because people are on social media or they watch TV, entertainment, stuff like that, they're inundated over and over again with "you're never going to be tall enough, you're never going to be good enough, you're never going to make enough money," and this is where this MGTOW, men go their own way movement came from. I think it sprung up like 4 years ago. But the fact of the matter, you guys can like bitch and scream about it. The end result of it is you have to go ahead and let these women, and it's going to be an entire generation of them too, millennials. They're going to hit the wall. They're going to hit the age of 35 or above. They're going to completely fall apart because they never did anything to make themselves better. And they're going to see their shallow existence is going to come to a crashing halt. They're going to get with people like gypsies and whatnot that may or may not provide them with basic security, and they're going to be lonely cat ladies for the rest of their life. The end. There's your
yes.
revenge, small dick guys.
Yes, but I mean, I have been helping guys that have problems with getting girlfriends like for years, and basically, I'm just telling everybody and girls, just live your own reality. Search for people that are compatible with you. Don't go to this route of immaturity and stupid modern stuff. And like one of the guys that I know with doggies just had a baby like yesterday, and he's like 32, 3. Before that, he was like desperate to get a woman, and finally the time came. He found one that's suitable for him, and here you go. I mean that it's possible. I see that all the time. As long as everybody are like honestly looking at things in a mature way, there are other people from the opposite sex that also are trying to do that, and eventually they can find each other as long as you keep in that reality of being, normal, mature person that is not going with today's trends and not living that reality,
Oh,
so to speak.
okay. If you
That
want to
is
go down
happening.
this road, then why aren't you with Micropene guy right now?
What? We're not compatible in general. In general, not
Yes,
only
but
physically.
but you
I'm
you
looking
were
for
compatible enough.
compatibility. I'm talking about find your person that you're compatible with, that goes with, I mean, that is physically and mentally and emotionally compatible. You have to be with someone. And oh yeah, I forgot my thought.
Everything else was good about Micropene guy until you saw the Micropene, and then everything broke afterwards.
No, it wasn't everything. We wanted to hook up because we want to do that for a while, but I never said we want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I was talking about friends with benefits yesterday, if you remember. I'm not talking
Hmm.
about relationships. I'm aware with whom I'm compatible and with whom I'm not compatible with for a relationship. I'm very aware of that. So we were talking just about hooking up, so the hookup didn't go as planned, so to speak. It was not good for a hookup. So yeah.
So that's a great example. And again, from yesterday, I gave you major props because you have a really mature outlook on things. Like a lot of people, when they hear friends with benefits in general, they're like, "That's you're gonna get the whole religious speak and whatnot." Like, "Oh my God, you're going to hell because you're a normal human being or whatever." The point what I'm getting at though is using that story from you, Micropene guy. You were like, "I'm this isn't happening anymore." That guy still exists, though. That's the simp. When you can't understand the simp, that's the simp, and that's the reason why he's a simp.
That guy still exists and it's a sin. What?
Simp.
Did you say sin or simp?
SIMP. 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 That's these simps that give these girls money. That's who's giving them money. They're men that have been like
Ah,
shit on by women in some way, shape, or form. Perhaps they have a unfortunate medical condition, like said dude, and that's who's giving these girls money. That's like the gooner epidemic. A lot of it's like guys like this,
okay.
or less than it could be guys that have just been like done wrong by women who are into this materialistic, like lifestyle.
Well, again, we're in a different country as well, so a lot of guys don't do that because they don't know that they have an issue, and no woman is telling them that, so they just continue as they were. Eventually, they just find the girl, and that's it. Really, that's how it happens here. Women have very low standards in Bulgaria. That's what I can tell you, like extremely low. To the point where they just take the fat guy and they're like, okay, he's a good man, right? I'm gonna take that fat
Getting
guy.
my fucking passport tomorrow. Fuck this. I'm going to Bulgaria. I'm bringing back some Bulgarian woman.
You're actually gonna
Crazy,
succeed, by the way, if you do that. 100%.
Possible.
You're gonna
Who
succeed.
knows? All right, I'm sorry, chat. I have been disregarding you. I was trying to get my thoughts together. I will focus back on chat, and then I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
mean, guys, just I have a lot of years of experience and a lot of years of experience helping others. And when you detach from this reality of social media and dating, you're actually finding someone for real. So that's what happened many times. As long as I can advise somebody to have this mindset, like mindset is everything, they're actually doing it. And it's great. So no matter what's the horrible reality outside, they detach themselves from that mentally and they actually achieve something. So that's how it's always been. That's why I'm not like so in a panic mode and whatever. Yeah. And I'm not talking about my personal life. My personal life is actually perfect, thank God. But that is because I know what the heck I'm doing and how to pick, partners and stuff like that. I'm literally coaching people, so if I don't know, like who else knows? So I have no complaints. Finally, I'm in a perfect spot in my life right now. So in that regard, and I had like perfect friends with benefits, like I said, and not so perfect, but everything went well at the end. So there's that.
Says, I mean, we have too many mogs existing and they keep this behavior. I just kind of gave my diatribe on why I think that happens. Kano says, Empress, I feel you only dated mature people. It's quite different dating as a dude. I
Oh, I didn't.
Tsunami's on point.
I didn't.
Tsunami's on point, says Kano.
I mean, I was very young and very naive, so the first guy that I dated was a good guy at the beginning, but because he wasn't from this capital of the Bulgaria, he had a little bit of a different mentality. So eventually, he just took me as a trophy, and he paraded me around, just like a trophy. And he didn't respect me at all. He was just like, "Hey, that's my awesome girlfriend, but I'm not actually going to treat her well. No, she's just a trophy." So and he listened to his mom all the time, so it didn't matter what I taught, only mattered what his mom taught. So that taught me a lesson, and then I moved on to a better guy, but eventually the better guy also, I mean, he was a very good guy, but there's other issues with him. He was very weak mentally, so a lot of stuff. And I do agree with Disgusting, who says that Empress, sadly, because women are abused. Yeah, exactly, that's what happens with my girlfriends. Unfortunately, that's what happens. But they do have a choice for better men. They just don't know. They don't know how to acknowledge this to themselves, and they just get defensive. They just get very defensive instead of being like, "Yes, I have the strength to dump this guy who's very abusive to me, and I just can go and search for another one." But they just don't have the strength. So growing up, whenever I had to break up with a boyfriend, my girlfriends were like, oh, amazing how brave you are. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna stay in a toxic relationship, or even if it's not like toxic, like now we understand toxic, which is much worse than the previous toxic. It's still so unhealthy, and I have, personal dignity and respect, so I better be alone. So that is exactly what happened. And then eventually a guy finds me somehow, and I'm not single for more than 2 months. That's always how it happens with me. I don't know how it happens. I don't do anything. The guys
You're
just
a
find me.
girl. You're a girl.
I know, but back when I was at school, it was the opposite. All the bad girls got boyfriends, the worst that smoke weed and whatever, and I didn't get anything. But now, looking back, I'm happy about it because all the boys were douches, so I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not a Bulgaria thing. That's a fucking worldwide thing, it sounds like, at least from American perspective.
I mean, some things are surely gonna match. Yeah, of course. But yeah, you can read the chat if you want.
Sure. It's just more of this, though,
We
since
have
that's
10
why I
more
was like,
minutes.
uh-oh, we're doing this all night.
Sound, here it is. So, guys, I was saying that unfortunately that thing with the electricity, I guess, gonna continue, and it's like time to end the stream anyway. So, it's very weird. I'm gonna be out soon enough, and we'll see if I can find out why this is happening. Oh, disgusting is on a team meeting. Okay. Anything else interesting in the chat?
No, it's the same topic.
Oh,
Guys, sorry we couldn't cover the topic more. Obviously, we were getting into it, and weather is not working with us. So please come on back, and we can continue it on. Because, like, frankly, the chats in here have nothing to do with fucking games.
yeah. It's always like that. Okay, so Kano did say that his cousin was stuck in an abusive relationship. She didn't want to end it. One day he tried to slap her in front of me, so I beat his ass and make them broke up. Kano, I'm gonna say something. You are a man, and congratulations for being a man. I mean, that's amazing. That's what you should do. And she needed some wisdom in her head because a lot of times, people feel tied up like they can't break up again with their, like I said, with their freaking stupid. However, attractive, mature women, you have easy job finding your soulmate. I, it was not an easy job, okay, because I'm a very specific person, not like many others. So somebody really has to understand me and what I do and how I think. So it's not like it's easy for me because, uh, there's not many people that can wrap their head around what I am really. So it's not easy. It was not easy at all, basically. Team meetings. Okay. Okay, guys. So tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tonight, maybe I'm not gonna have a stream because I do wanna rest a little bit. So I need my brain to have some time for itself, so to speak. And yeah, just gonna rest. So Tsunami, you can roll around and free bullet like yesterday, if you want to. You know.
Of course, I always want to.
Mm. Oh, thanks, Kano. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But I had a psychologist teacher. I think it was psychology and philosophy teacher at school, and she said, Gary, with your traits and character, it's not gonna be easy to find a man who understands you. I'm like, yeah, that's correct. That's very right. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy with everything. Okay, guys. So love ya. Until next time. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow morning. And hopefully you have a great Wednesday, guys. Tsunami, thank you so much for being here.
Bye.
Bye.
The 40K Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Through warped storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the